because there's lots of repetition in this as well, you've got other players coming in, have a rest, your turn. Okay, well done, you're in next. So it's a 2v1 and trying to exploit that space in there and get through these gates here as well. Hi, I'm Pav Singh and I'm a FA Coach Development Officer. This is week 5 of a 6-week coaching programme. The aim of the programme is to focus on the 12 to 16 age groups. It's a 6-week coaching programme that will really focus on attacking themes around moving with the ball and turning. It will have a real focus on individual and team actions. We're going to really go into week 5 now, so we should see a real progression in the coaching programme, and we're going to really explore stuff around the attacking principles, creating overloads and exploiting space. The intentions within these part of the programme now is around collaboration and teamwork, and how players work together as a group to tactically score goals as well. So the numbers will increase, but just to get us going, a quick arrival activity for the players. Quite simple practice, obviously. There's going to be work-rest ratios, a 2v1, simple practice. Can we get into this box here? Okay, so it's 2v1 there, and then can we sort of make them runs in there, play in there, and we have to get through this gate here. So it's quick 2v1 practice there. Okay, because there's lots of repetition in this as well, you've got other players coming in, have a rest, your turn. Okay, well done, you're in next. So it's a 2v1 and trying to exploit that space in there and get through these gates here as well. Okay, so while that's going on there, okay, I've got a coach operating on there. There's another part to it as well, where we've got larger numbers, and I might only be working in that area on the Thursday evening. This one, same again, it's a 2v1, okay, but we've got a player in this box here as well. So now we're looking at, okay, can we move forward with it as the player goes there, play across, and then can we get those 2v1 scenarios, okay? Now, this bit here is a bit of a point system. If you get through this one, you know, it's worth 2 points. Over here, it's maybe 1 point, okay? But the idea is trying to exploit space, create overloads, and get through those gates. This practice, we talked earlier about, obviously, teamwork, collaboration, but we're looking for creativity here as well. That's the real intentions here. But in terms of the coaching points on this practice is now, I just want the players to be a bit more assertive and have confidence to drive into those spaces. So going back to the focus of the session around overloads and exploiting space. So the practice itself, as you can see, the setup, larger numbers. Now, this practice here, depending on how much space you have, you can mirror this practice over here as well. Or if you've just got this part here, you can swap it round and mirror the practice there if you've got 2 coaches. And how it works is a bit more width, okay. We might lose a bit of realism because these are pulled out wide here. But the idea of this practice now is we're trying to find a way, because as that ball goes in there, we're trying to find a little way for this player to sort of drive into that space, pass the ball in there, and then we drive in there, and this player can also enter and it becomes a 3v2 sort of overload, and can we go score, okay? And yes, these are restricted in, so I'm creating a 3v2 situation. So if I rewind that back, okay, there we go. So let's go, the ball comes here, this player pulls that wide, and they might create that space in there for this player to drive in and play the ball into there for you to go attack, and then one can always go join in, okay? So they come central into their makes it into a 3v2. And as they start building on this and getting overloads, this is where now we call the sparring partner, just we want to make it a bit more challenging now. So even if that ball gets transferred in here, this player drives in, okay, they come and the ball is played in there. This player can recover into here as well. So it goes there, this player comes in, and then we can have another player entering in here. So we've got a sort of 4v3 overload, and these are ready, okay? Now, what will happen in this practice as well, as these players drive into here, there will be interceptions in here. So we might win the ball back, and then all we do is punch the ball into here. We've got a 3v2 in here, and what we can do in here is a 3v3. And what we could do here is have some goals on the end here as well. Okay, so they're getting to dribble or run with the ball and score a goal as well. This is where we go to larger numbers, and as I spoke about earlier, we're looking at collaboration and teamwork, but as you can see, we've got units built in now as well. And this practice now is more probably tactical, and you've done week 1, you've done week 3, so we take it into larger numbers as well. So, and as a coach, I think it's important to set the scene, and whilst we're staying on the theme of dribbling and running with the ball, exploiting space, he's just painted a little picture here. So as this player goes across here, the ball's transferred here. So going back to what we talked about earlier, can you sort of drive into that space, carry the ball, and this player may come across, then we punch it in there, and how does that player then move with the ball into that space, and we create that sort of 3v2 scenario here, engage them, and it's that dribble to entice, to pass, to dribble there, to make that run in behind there, and try everybody get into the box and score a goal. So that's a little picture. So you've gone bigger numbers now, but it's important to set some pictures for the players. And what you'll find is the players will start seeing space and drive into the space. So another little picture we can throw in there as well is here, and it'll bounce pass into here, and it's like a John Stones driving into here, okay? And then as we go there, the 7 might come across, the 3 might make an overlap to exploit that space, and there we go, and the players are driving in there to get a goal. So larger numbers, okay? Just important things for coaches to make sure either you're in positions, good coaching position to see these little pictures. And a simple method around this is set the practice up, create the picture, and let them play live. To learn more, please visit the England Football Learning website and the YouTube channel.